Assalamualaikum. We are a group of 5 members who like to present about pricing method that should be implemented by Sri Surya Hotel. As the first presenter, let me introduce myself. My name is Elida Binti Sulaiman and I will begin our presentation with introduction of Sri Surya Hotel. Sri Surya Hotel is a service industry that provides hotel accommodation, dining outlets, and event management services. From the case study, we can conclude that Sri Surya Hotel use target costing method, but they are still having difficulties in maximizing profit on event management services. Therefore, the cost controller need to implement an effective pricing strategies to improve the profit margin of Sri Surya Hotel. Target costing method is difficult to use in service industries due to the characteristics and information requirements of service businesses. Some of the features of a service cannot be properly specified because Sri Surya Hotel production is essentially intangible. When services are provided by a human, the quality of the personal service can be critically important for the customer, but it is difficult or it might be impossible to specify. Besides, it is not easy to reduce indirect costs involved based on product by product basis. Unlike manufacturing companies, services are characterized by intangibility, inseparability, variability, perishability, and no transfer of ownership. A service can differ every time it is provided, and a standard service may not exist. I give you one example. Providing catering service is never exactly the same each time. When services are available, it is possible to calculate an estimated average cost. Since the cost controller was required to propose and justify an effective pricing strategy, I would like to suggest the cost controller to implement cost plus pricing method because the target is to achieve 30% of profit margin from the event management services. Full cost plus pricing is a long-term price method that covers all variable and fixed costs. The full cost may be a fully absorbed production cost only, but it may be include some of absorbed administration, selling, and distribution overhead. Since both of the events are different, there is no market price. In the absence of a market price, adding a profit markup to cost is a good move for Sri Surya Hotel to decide the selling price. Therefore, the percentage profit markup does not have to be fixed, but it can be varied, depends on the different circumstances. Now, I would like to pass this presentation to the next presenter, Fatin Harzika.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatina Zika and I will discuss about issues in Mahjong Community Anniversary Dinner. Okay, so now I will discuss about first issue, which is pricing issue. The first issue is the selling price of 78 ringgit and 80 cents for dinner event is too low. Okay, this is because the cost expenses for the event is too high, which is 69 ringgit and 43 cents. When we calculate the profit gain from revenue, it is only about 11.89%, which is lower than average profit margin of event management business. Okay, secondly, the current pricing method use estimate cost based on the target selling price. Okay, this is portrayed in the case study, which referring to the to page 55. The percentage of cost is determined by cost controller based on either based on either item price or total event revenue. As for the consequence for these two activities in Sri Surya Hotel, the profit gain from revenue is only 11.89%, which is lower from the average profit margin of event management business. Okay, for recommendation, since the cost of dinner event is high, so the hotel need to reconsider the selling price. In order to gain more profit, they need to set a higher selling price. The reason behind the weak pricing strategy is maybe because they want to compete with other hotels. Currently, the management use target costing, in which it is measured on how low cost need to be to make a desired profit. However, the hotel has poor cost structure. This is shown by the cost that is set for a dinner event is high. This is maybe because of lack of planning and analyzing the data, since they are more focused on counting the cost of the event. In arriving to set the selling price, they should analyze the cost related to the event beforehand. Okay, now I will proceed with cost issue. First cost issue is hall rental issue. Okay, in this issue, hall rental owned by Sri Surya Hotel are being included as the cost in the breakdown of event cost, and this is wrong to do so. Secondly, hall rental charge can be negotiated depending on the food and beverages and audio visual. Okay, as the consequences for these two activities done by Sri Surya Hotel, the cost of event will be higher, thus reducing the profit gained by the hotel. Okay, as recommendation for this issue, Sri Surya Hotel should not include cost of hall rental in the breakdown of event cost. They own the hotel and they should not bear the cost of renting it out. It will only reducing the actual profit gained by Sri Surya Hotel. Okay, secondly, the hall rental charged to the customer should not be negotiable depending on food and beverages and audio visuals. This will only lead to reducing the expected profit margin. In order to have better profit, they can apply discriminating prices in which they can set they can set the price by time and type of event. For example, hall rental charge should be set higher than normal rate during school holiday or any peak season. This can help them to have a better profit margin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karuna Izati binti Karo Anwar, and today I will be presenting on the third issue found in Mahjong Community Anniversary Dinner Cost Breakdown. In Note 5, it mentioned that costs related to the car park amounted 70% from the total revenue of car park charged to the guests. This is because Hotel Sri Surya has taken action to install CCTV and floodlighting to ensure the safety of their car park. This is to ensure that the guests can enjoy the event without worrying about their car or their personal belongings from being stolen. Due to the safety concern, it increased the cost of maintaining the car park, and so least percentage of profit can be made. To solve this issue, we want to recommend cost controller of Hotel Sri Surya to advise event team to increase the car park charge to their guests. We also want to recommend Hotel Sri Surya to change their car park system from charging the guests per entry to hourly basis. Since the car park is also under renovation, it is also expected by implementing the new prices, the forecast profit margin might also increase up to 20% in future. Fourth issue in Mahjong Community Dinner event cost breakdown is the decoration cost. In Note 6, it mentioned that 100% of the revenue of the decoration charges paid by their clients are being used to pay for their contracted supplier that provide the decoration services. This is because decoration services are only available upon client's request, and Hotel Sri Surya have no skilled workers to decorate the hall by themselves. This results in no profit margin because Hotel Sri Surya have to outsource the services to third party. In order to ensure that Hotel Sri Surya can gain profit by providing decoration services to their clients, cost controllers should advise event team to mark up on the cost of decoration services paid to their contracted supplier. Hotel Sri Surya should also consider to have their own decoration team to provide the services. By doing so, Hotel Sri Surya can reduce the cost from paying outsourced decoration service provider and gain more profit in future. Last issue in the event cost breakdown is on the cost of salaries. Note 7 mentioned that the cost of staff salaries was estimated at 25% from the total revenue. There is a possibility for the cost controller to overestimate the cost of salaries. By overestimating the cost of salaries, event team might over-assign their staff for the event, and this will reflect to incorrect cost of salaries. To solve this issue, the cost of staff that assist in the event can be reduced by estimate the number of staff that assist in the event and calculate the cost of salaries based on the charges per working hour. The cost of staff can also be reduced by providing self-service food buffet style.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurwahida bint Roslan. I would like to disclose issue in Ruby Care Sendian Berhad seminar event. First issue is package price. The package price for seminar event was set at a lower price as compared to standard price set by the hotel. So, as a consequences, the target profit are not achieved since the price is lower than the standard price. So, my recommendation, hotels should standardize the price charged for similar type of event and to make more interesting package and change their marketing strategy by offering discount and early bird for their customer. The second issue is on meeting amenities and AV and equipment. The issue arises when the price does not follow the price set by the hotel and the price does not based on facility used by the event. So, as a consequences, loss of profit that should be received by the hotel. So, my recommendation, the price charged should follow the facility requested by the clients and the price can be charged based on our use.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Noazati binti Azman. So I will proceed the presentation with the next issue in Ruby K. Sendian Berhad seminar event. The next issue is in this seminar event is related to costing issue. First costing issue is salary and related expenses stated in table 5. Okay, from the case, cost controllers simply set 20% from total event revenue as cost for salary and related expenses. The actual salary cost will be recorded incorrect because salary charge are not based on the exact manpower and man hours for the event. Thus, this will reduce the event revenue as the cost record is high. Therefore, to solve this problem, Sri Surya Hotel should compute the salary cost based on numbers of employee involved and total man hours for that particular event. The last issue in Ruby Kesendian Berhad seminar event are operating supplies and utilities stated in Note 16 and Note 17. In this issue, cost controller simply said 8% from total event revenue as a cost for operating supplies and another 8% as a cost for utilities. The cost is allocated according to certain factor. For operating supplies, it includes linen, toweling, dishwasher, while in utilities, it includes electricity, energy, and water expenses. Since the amount of cost derived from total event revenue, the allocated cost may not reflect the correct amount of usage for the event. Eventually, high cost estimated will affect overall total event cost and reduce the revenue. Therefore, for operating supplies costs, Sri Surya Hotel are advised to charge based on the estimated usage of the operating tools. For utilities, the cost controller can have their own estimation based on previous month. For example, cost controller can estimate the average usage per day or per hour for electricity or water to cater the cost. As a conclusion, cost controller of Sri Surya Hotel should revise items in the cost breakdown in the future event and implement cost plus pricing method to arrive at a suitable price and at the same time achieve target profit for event management activities. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.